Hi, this is the Ivy League astrologer with the February 2015 reading for Vedic Sagittarius. So the first card up is the Ten of Cups in reverse, which looks to me like a future you were looking forward to, seeming like it's not available. Maybe just your world being turned upside down a little bit. Feeling like you're on the other side of the rainbow. Like you're kind of in a strange... I think in suspension. Okay, I think that's what it is. Like feeling like you are in suspension, like you have this thing that you want to happen. This path that you want to walk with someone, and for some reason it's being halted right now. But this is actually a good thing. Okay. I think this is one of those God works in mysterious ways type of deals where like you may feel like your hopes are going down the tubes in some way, or you're being separated from what matters to you most, and this is actually working in your favor. You're afraid of losing your home, I think, in whatever way that means, whatever that means to you. Like it could be your physical home, it could be just your emotional home. But out of all this grayness and doubt, I think something very beautiful is going to come. Yeah, I think someone's going to offer you something that you will gladly receive. And maybe something that they've been thinking about for a long time. Even if they can't act on it right now. Like it's kind of like somebody's offering to release you from bondage, or they want to be released from bondage, but it's not practicable right now. Like I feel like this could be like someone has a set of responsibilities that they can't escape at the moment, but they tell you how much they care about you or something. Or it could be that someone who you have been like working with kind of lets you go out on your own and gives you their blessing, even though it's hard for them to do so because they're going to miss you. But I feel like it's a positive movement for you no matter what it is. It may be clouded. If this is someone that you want to get together with or be with, it may be clouded by the knowledge that they're not actually available to you all the way right now. But I think just knowing that that emotion is there is going to brighten things up for you. And release you from some kind of deep-seated doubts you've been having, or release you from this feeling of imprisonment. Like you're chained to this thing which isn't working, but you have to keep staying there. You know, like I think it's going to let you out of that and let you more freely work on your plans for the future, work on what you want, work on, yeah, I think getting all the parts of your life in sync so that you can get to where you want to go. With the knowledge that this is going to work out for you eventually, even though at the present moment all you can do is work on the future, like it's not happening right now. But I think you will get enough information, enough of a push that you can start hopefully planning for the future, planning confidently for the future. You may still have some doubts about it, but I think you're going to take that time, and I think the advice is to take that time to work out what you want it to look like, how you're going to support it. Make your plans so that, you know, from tiny acorns, mighty oaks can grow. Yeah, I feel like this opportunity is waiting on something else to end, something else to work itself out. And it's not clear when that's going to happen. I actually feel like I really do feel like your doubts are sort of receding. Like all the stuff that it feels like you've been having to fight through in order to just defend your path are kind of going down this month, you know? Like I think that the way will be clearer. And I think it's in part because you are adopting some of the viewpoints of others that are helpful to you, and in part because you're really just living within the true vision of your dream, whatever it is, of your purpose. So, and you may have some fear about it, you know, but I think that you're really going to be able to make steps ahead that are sound, because you're kind of having this blend of like good advice plus like your own vision, and that's going to help you kind of move forward. At times you may just feel like it's an uphill climb, like it's just too much to take on right now with all the other stuff going on in your life. Like you just feel weighted down, and like you just could fall asleep standing up. Like you're just kind of exhausted is how I feel. And you're trying to plan this thing, you know, you're trying to plan this togetherness or whatever your new venture is that brings things or people together. You're trying to plan it, and you really want to, but man, are you exhausted. It's hard to get there. But I think you're still on the right path. It's okay if you take little tiny baby steps, you know, honor where you are. I feel like your health may be acting up on you this month, like from all this stress or from whatever else has been going on. I feel like some stuff may come out. Because you've been overworking yourself or you've just been stressed out for too long. And I feel like this affects those around you and that they may be worried for your health. This could also be a pregnancy. But an unexpected pregnancy, an unplanned pregnancy that kind of throws off your plans for the future. But I feel like you're going to try to find a way to support it. It's just not what you expected. It wasn't part of the plan. And I feel like people are going to be like, are you really doing this? If you were like, I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, I definitely get the sense of something coming up out of the depths. And I think it's something that is maybe you've suspected, but like you've been so busy suspecting a million things that you didn't ever really think it would happen. So it's like if you find out you are pregnant, but you've been thinking you were pregnant like for, the past 6 months and you're not, but then you really are this month, it's kind of like you're like, I kind of can't believe that really happened. Or like if you have a health issue that's popping up and you feel like you've been kind of a hypochondriac, but there is a real issue, it's that kind of feeling. Yeah, I think it may just kind of knock you off balance for a while, whatever this thing is. But I think you're going to find a way to be brave and hopeful about the future. So, because you know that things happen at the right time, whatever this is, I feel like you're going to be looking toward the future with faith and hope and feeling like I can handle it, whatever it is. Like you're going to feel like a little column of strength. I think this is a time to get rid of relationships that drain you, to get rid of relationships that don't feel balanced. Just let it go. I don't think you even have to explain to people why you're letting it go. I think you need to protect your emotional space right now. Yeah, because as strong as you look to people, right now, you're vulnerable. And I think maybe your health is vulnerable, just like this sense of exhaustion. Like right now, like you just can't give to people who do not give back to you. You need to be in like mutually satisfying relationships at this time. Like more than normal. It's really important that you don't just like give away all your energy. Or maybe some things that come up for healing, Yeah, I really think you have to hold yourself up at this time. I think you have to get your rest. I think you have to take care of yourself. Or I think you're headed down a path of ill health that is really going to be like a long period for you. So this is a time to really rest yourself, to take care of yourself, to heal yourself. Don't give unnecessarily, energetically. Focus on, this is a really important time to focus on self-care. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a time to be self-contained, not to be buzzing about everywhere. It's a good time, in fact, to kind of stay home and read a good book. And I think that's going to be healing for you, just taking that time to rest and kind of tune into your own frequencies. And then you'll be back again. You'll be back out there again. But I think there is some healing that needs to be had. And, you know, you're going to be back out on the field, interested in life again, but it's going to take some time. And I think you will be changed by this process in some way. Like it has kind of an older and wiser feeling to it, but also more determined, more able to see what really lies in front of you and what is important, what you value. Which frees you from a lot of unnecessary things, a lot of things that you've been doing to block your own happiness because you felt like you had to do them or you somehow were roped into doing them. I feel like it's going to free you from that. This kind of whatever crisis there is from just feeling like I'm so tired, I just can't even deal with it. And then whatever health issue comes up or whatever. And I think just like it's actually just you getting a time to take stock and to let go of the things that need to go so that you can move bravely into your future and see your purpose better, is what I think it is. So yeah, it's a time to lighten your load and to go inside a bit more in order to really renew yourself for kind of the next steps. So I hope that's helpful for you Sagittarians for February. And yeah, I do personal readings if you're interested. My information is in the little box below. Please get in touch if you would like to do that. And otherwise, have a happy February. Thank you.